Good morning. How are you all today? Thank you for viewing with us and visiting with us. Thank you for your comments and thoughts that you share on YouTube and Facebook. So thank you all again, and we're continuing our studies today from the book of Genesis. We're in chapter 36. We'll be looking at the descendants of Esau, who is Jacob's twin brother, who had been gone to Haran for 20 years, and he comes back, and Esau and Jacob bury their father Isaac. And so now we're looking at the genealogy of the descendants of Esau. Genesis chapter 36. Welcome to Bible study with Andre and Betty, beginning at verse 1 in Genesis 36. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. And the name Esau means hairy, and Edom means red. And so Esau is the son of the flesh, seeking immediate self-gratification, and he sold his birthright for a bowl of soup. So this subject is concerning Jacob's twin brother. Verse 2. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Ada, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Oholibamah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite. So these are Canaanite people, and they're not to intermarry with them, but here it begins in the book of Genesis that marrying with other races was happening. Verse 3. And another wife is Beshemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebajoth. Nebajoth was Ishmael's first son. Well, now Esau is hooking up with Ishmael, and they become nations that fight against the nation of Israel. Verse 4. And Ada bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Ruel, and Oholibamah bare Jeush, and Jalam, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts or animals, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country of Seir from the face of his brother Jacob. For verse 7, for their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. They were so plentiful. Verse 8, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. This is going to be, that statement is going to be reiterated in this same chapter. So, verse 8 again, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And this is where the Edomites come from Esau. 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. Now, Mount Seir is in the land of Canaan, but it's on the east side of Canaan, and it's part of the land that God would not let Israel fight against. Verse 10. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Ada, the wife of Esau; Ruel, the son of Bashemat, the wife of Esau. So the emphasis is on those that had been born in Canaan in verse 5, and now they're in Seir, or Mount Seir. Verse 11. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. Verse 12. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These are the sons of Ada, Esau's wife. So Amalek, or the Amalekites, were the first nation to fight against Israel in their wilderness journey. Verse 13. And these are the sons of Ruel, Nahath, and Zerah, Shammah, Mizah. These were the sons of Bashemat, Esau's wife. And so now we're still with the sons and grandsons, and the third generation will be the dukes. They were the chief, the leaders of thousands of people, but they are also descendants of Esau. So verse 15, these were dukes of the sons, or leaders of the sons of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau: Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zephu, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. Verse 17. And these are the sons of Ruel, Esau's son: Duke Nahath, Duke Zerah, Duke Shammah, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came of Ruel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemat, Esau's wife. So you see the descendants of Esau and their mothers being historical beings. Verse 18. And these are the sons of Aholibamah, Esau's wife: Duke Jeash, Duke Jalam, Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their cities. Verse 20. These are the sons of Seir. Now, Seir is the ancestors of Seir were called Horites, and they were cave dwellers. And Esau overtook the descendants of the Horites and occupied the land, and it's called the land of the country of Seir. So verse 20, these are the sons of Seir, the Horite, who inhabited the land: Lotan and Shubal and Zibeon and Anah. Verse 21, and Dishon and Ezer and Dishan. These are the dukes of the descendants of the Horites, the children of Seir in the land of Edom. Verse 22. And the children of Lotan were Hori and Heman and Lotan's sister was Timnah. Verse 23, and the children of Shubal were these, Alvan, and Manahath, and Ebal, Shephu, and Onam. Verse 24, and these are the children of Zibeon. Now he's the Horite that was in the land before Esau overtook them. So these are the children of Zibeon, both Ajah and Anah. This was that Anah that found the mules in the wilderness as he fed the asses of Zibeon, his father. So that's identifying this Anah to distinguish between the father of Aholibamah, Esau's wife. Verse 25. And the children of Anah were these. That's to distinguish these two Anahs. And it says, and the children of Anah were these, Dishon and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah. Verse 26. And these are the children of Dishon, Hemdan and Eshban and Ithran and Shiran. These names are something. Verse 27. And the children of Easau are these, Bilhan and Zavan and Achan. Verse 28. And the children of Dishan, now notice Dishan and Dishon in this genealogy of the Horites. Verse 28 again, the children of Dishan are these, Uz and Aran. These are the dukes, are the descendants that came of the Horites. Duke Lotan, Duke Shubal, Duke Zibeon, and Duke Anah. Verse 30, Duke Dishon, Duke Easau, Duke Dishan. These are the dukes that came of Hori among their dukes in the land of Seir. Again, dukes are the third generation of whoever the head of the family is. And so, verse 31, and now we're going to find out that kings were in Edom before there were kings in of Israel. So 31, and these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. And in 1 Corinthians 15, we find that the natural seed genealogy is given first, and then the spiritual seed, our genealogy, is given after the natural seed is given. In other words, the natural seed first and the spiritual seed second. So 32, verse 32, and Bela the son of Beor reigned in Edom, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. 33. And Bela died, and Jobab the son of Zerah of Bozrah reigned in his stead. Verse 34, and Jobab died, and Husham of the land of Temani reigned in his stead. And so after each death, they set up another king. Verse 35, and Husham died, and Hadad the son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Avith. Verse 36. And Hadad died, and Samlah of Merikah reigned in his stead. And Samlah died, and Saul of Rehoboth by the river reigned in his stead. And Saul died, and Belhanan, the son of Agbar, reigned in his stead. 39. And Belhanan, the son of Agbar, died, and Hadar reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Paul, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. Verse 40. And these are the names of the dukes that came of Easau, or the descendants of Easau, according to their families, after their places, by their names. And this is going to be the 12 descendants that God promised Hagar back in Genesis chapter 16, verse 40. And these are the names of the dukes that came to Easau according to their families, after their places by their names: Duke Timnah, Duke Alva, Duke Japheth, Duke Oholibamah. Now, this is not the wife of Esau, Oholibamah. This is a duke or a descendant of Esau. Duke Elah, Duke Penan, Duke Kenaz, Duke Taman, Duke Mizbazar, Duke Magdiel, Duke Aram. These be the dukes of Edom or Esau, according to their habitations in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites. And so this is first the natural, then the spiritual. And the spiritual ancestry will begin in chapter 37, but it won't be sign by sign by sign. It will be the historical record of the descendants of Jacob. And so whenever you give in genealogies of two nations or two people, you have the natural first, and then the second, which is the true church or the true Israel. And that can be found in 1 Corinthians 15, this genealogy, natural then spiritual, in Genesis 15, beginning around verse 46, 45, or 46 of 1 Corinthians 15. So thank you all for listening. We'll see you again next time. And we really appreciate those of you who are making comments and who's liking the videos that we're presenting. So I'll see you all, and bless your families, your friends, and your neighbors, and share these videos with them if possible. So you all have a great day and a great week. Bye.